All right, yeah, let's get into this Joe Exotic story because I thought about doing the Chrisleys, but I was like, you know what, I can mash this all up together because Joe Exotic has been out here begging for Trump to pardon him, especially because he went, his man, his husband, who he married, a little cute Mexican child that he went and married in prison, was released. I think they said a couple of months ago, but it came out 2 weeks ago that he apparently was deported. I'm like, why did that story take so long to get out here? Because it was like February they said he was released, which kind of confused me. I'm like, so why are we talking about it in May? Think that makes sense? But that was the way it came out. It is what it is. So Joe Exotic's husband was deported back to Mexico. Joe Exotic been begging Trump to get him out of prison, but he decides to set free that old Queen Todd and his bid of a wife. And the MAGA daughter I saw was all over social media just ecstatic that, that closet cake she called her daddy and her sad, sad, decrepit, depraved, brainwashed mother is about to get out of jail too. But I think she got more years than him, if I'm not mistaken. So Joe Exotic said the following. He said, I guess being innocent is not enough in America. Hold on, let me actually show y'all the what he said, because we can see it right here. He said, I guess being innocent is not enough in America. They all admitted to perjury on world TV, but yet I'm left to die of cancer before I can get any help. Why is it the entire world can see the evidence, but the White House refused to acknowledge that they did this to me, knowing that they're lying? Well, maybe because Mr. Maldonado, since y'all didn't know, yes, Joe Exotic's last name is Maldonado. Sir, you are of Latin descent. I don't know why y'all keep running behind Trump. I will vote for Donald Trump. I don't know why y'all do that and then expect Donald Trump to come out and save y'all. Cracker's always gonna cracker. I know it's hard for y'all to let that sink in, but Cracker's always gonna cracker. They all stick together. So he gonna pardon, you know, Mr. and Mrs. White veneers in their mouth, because them teeth ain't real. Them teeth is not theirs. Hold on, let's go back to their teeth. Y'all know damn well they ain't they natural damn teeth that they got in their mouth. But anyway, so yeah, they're not gonna what you thought you was exempt? I don't know, they trying to get rid of all of your kind, sir. But yeah, he has prostate cancer, apparently. So it says Maldonado was notoriously arrested in 2018 for paying two hitmen, one of whom was an undercover FBI agent, $3,000 and $10,000 to murder his nemesis, big cat rescue founder Carol Baskin. The former roadside zoo owner was also convicted of 8 violations of the Lacey Act by falsifying wildlife records and 9 violations of the Endangered Species Act by killing 5 tigers and selling tigers across state lines. Now, you know damn well the animal cruelty people going to be up in that behind like, don't let him out of jail. Now, despite this, Joe has repeatedly stressed that he did not hurt anyone. Yeah, but you hurt them animals, though, allegedly. He said he didn't pay anyone and had no plans to hurt anyone. But if you were going to pay somebody $3,000 and $10,000 individually, 2 different people, one person $3K, the other person $10K, where did they come up with it? They just pulled them numbers out they behind? Like, just admit what you did. Maldonado continues to claim the case was riddled with entrapment, coerced testimonies, perjury confessions, and collusion between federal agencies. The Change.org petition to free Joe Exotic currently has over 25,000 signatures. Meanwhile, them tight-ass Chrisleys could be coming home tonight or tomorrow after the 78-year-old POTUS, he looked older than that, yeah, issued the couple a pardon way ahead of their scheduled release from prison in 2035 and 2030. This shit is ridiculous. Number one, why are we wasting pardons on this mess? Like, I just feel like at the end of the day, this man don't know what he's doing as a president. He has literally put America up for sale while we have all these different robber barons from all over the world, including Saudi Arabia, coming in, and he's doing private parties and stuff in Mar-a-Lago while he's basically selling our country to these people, a piece of our country to all these different people, and nobody's talking about this. This is the thing that irritates me, is the fact that our mainstream media is not calling this mess out. It's a couple of independent media people who are talking about it. Not enough of you, but there's a couple of independent media people that are talking about this. the legacy media, all they sometimes I be at work and they have the regular news on, and I'm like, this is the crap y'all are talking about. Like, y'all are so indoctrinated with the BS. Like, I just be my head be hurting with all the BS and the stupidity and the lies that they be spewing on these network channels. And it's like y'all are so scared of him because y'all worried about him suing you. But I think I also, hold on, I have a picture of Joe Exotic's new man. So yeah, that's the husband there. I know it's like real small. Apparently, I don't know why I can't expand my photos anymore. So they also said that Julie is serving her 7-year sentence at the Federal Medical Center in Lexington, Kentucky, for the same charges as well as wire fraud and obstruction of justice. So yeah, Todd born Michael is serving a 12-year sentence. Oh, so he had more to her. I'm sorry, I said she had more. No, he has 12 years. She has 7. And he's at the federal prison camp in Pensacola, Florida for tax evasion, 2008 to 2019, after being found guilty of defrauding community banks out of more than 30 million of loans. Well, look, of course, Trump going, I always say crack is going to crack it, but you know what? If it's got something to do with a white collar crime, tax evasion, and all this other mess, Trump ain't going to pay. If Trump not going to pay his taxes, you really think he was like, of course, birds of a feather. So that, of course, he's going to save them. Now, during the 3-week trial, it was revealed that the 56-year-old grandfather of two's alleged ex-lover and not ex-lover and business partner, Mark Braddock, who was granted immunity, was they said alleged child. You cannot sit up in there and tell me that Todd Chrisley don't be fucking dudes. That man opened his mouth and 5 designer purses will fall out. I've seen a Louis Vuitton, I've seen an Hermes, and I've probably seen a couple of, Prada bags fall out that man's mouth. That man is gayer than freaking Ross Matthews and that queen over there on, oh my God, what's that show? Gary with the T. Gary with the T and freaking Ross Matthews combined. He is gayer than them both. And y'all gonna sit up here and tell me, and they ain't no damn alleged. That man's a former man. We're not gonna sit up here and him be like his flame burn brighter than Emmett Honeycutt's over at Queer's Folk. And y'all gonna sit up here and talk about, oh, but he married. Okay. If y'all want to live in y'all little land of Delulu, we'll go with it. Okay. Give Grandpa his meds. So yeah, Joe Exotic also posted this. He said, Donald Trump, please restore freedom for Joe Exotic so he can go back to doing good in the world. Joe Exotic did not hurt anyone. Joe Exotic did not pay anyone. Joe Exotic had no plans to hurt anyone. Joe Exotic has suffered 7 years behind bars, being isolated, abused, and treated in ways no American should ever endure. Joe Exotic has no prior criminal record and is not a danger to society. Collusion between federal agencies and their so-called informants, who are known felons and fraudsters themselves, conspired an entrapment scheme to put Joe in prison. Informants have since confessed to perjury before and during the criminal trial. The facts of corruption in this case must not be ignored. Entrapment and coerced testimonies are what caused a 21-year-old disproportionate sentence. Joe's health has taken a horrifying turn during his imprisonment. He is battling advanced cancer, and it's crucial he receives better nutrition and medical care. Although Joe is primarily known for providing entertainment, he is also a philanthropist. Operation Smile, Innocent Project, and Make-A-Wish Foundation are just a few of the nonprofit organizations that Joe Exotic was involved with for many years. So, that's cute or whatever that you want to put out your little resume and all that other stuff. And the MAGA daughter basically said, Savannah, she basically told IG, she said, we putting clothes together for mom and dad and get their room put together upstairs. They're coming home. My parents get to start their lives over. President Trump didn't just commute their sentences. He gave them a full unconditional pardon. And here's the thing. Let's not also forget that Trump has pardoned how many people? Didn't he pardon them insurrectionists over there for January 6th? And we heard a couple of them have not only died or committed crimes post the pardon. So I guess they thought that the pardon, once it happened, that it's just immunity, full on immunity. Like, you're not gonna go back to jail if you committed another crime. And it's like, no, the pardon is for that specific situation. So yes, Chrisleys, celebrate that y'all getting out of prison for your little white collar crimes, because you get a little pat on the back because, like I said, crackers always gonna crack us at the end of the day. But just know this: if you go back to doing the stunts and shows, because you definitely are a stunt queen, Todd, And I have a strong feeling that you will go back to doing the same stuff over and over again, because I don't think you've learned your lesson. I think a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, whenever Trump pardons people, they don't learn their lesson. I mean, we've heard this stuff, like I said before, we heard the stories about how a couple of the insurrectionists that were released either died due to a certain circumstance, because I'm thinking that's some old Final Destination shit that was going on with that, or they unalive someone. There was like one that got out of that was pardoned that I think killed a woman in a drunk driving accident. So, there's I can't, like, my brain hurts even trying to just decipher this foolishness, because it's just like I can't wait till this administration is done, and, we get a party that wakes the hell up and takes these people to task, because the fact that they are just destroying this democracy and just the stupidest things that people are coming up with. And y'all think, oh yeah, y'all owning the libs, but I'm like, you're going to be affected too. So owning libs, okay, get your jollies off, get your nut off, but y'all do know all these things that they're dismantling is going to affect y'all in red states more so than anything. And the blue states are always the one that tries to cover y'all getting the stuff that y'all get. So, and we'll also see this now with them getting out of jail. Do y'all think that the USA network will even fix their mouth, or even Peacock? Because they did have a spinoff on Peacock at one point. That y'all think that they'll be given a new reality show because they'll be like post prison and they want to see how they live their life and if they pull themselves back together. Like, I do feel like I would not be surprised if in this current climate that we're in, that they will be celebrated and rewarded with a damn reality show. Well, I know what Chris won't be doing, and that's watching anything that comes from the damn Chrisleys. I never particularly cared for them when they were pre-prison. So you already know post-prison, I could give a good goddamn what they come out with. So Jorge is the husband of Joe Exotic, and he's 29 years younger than Joe Exotic. And they got married in April. So yeah, that couldn't have made sense if they said that it was released in February. So it's like, yeah, they got married in April, and I think he was released last month or something or another. But yeah, so now in case y'all care, Tiger King Murder, Mayhem, and Madness held the #1 spot on Netflix for top 10 most streamed list for 25 days straight in March through April 2020, amassing over 34 million views. And so yeah, there's that. So that's all I got to say on this whole situation. But I definitely want to hear from y'all. What do you guys think of this story in regards of Joe Exotic being tight that he got to rot in prison with cancer while the Chrisleys get to walk free? So whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments down below.